Hey! G'day guys, welcome to another vlog. This vlog is going to be filled with doing some beam stuff, and then we're going to visit a friend who has a lot of rad rotary stuff. So our first thing first will be basically Russell's here, just Russ, loved by Russ. Russell's here, he's my wiring guru for this car. What's the plan?
The plan is to make a plan.
So the plan's to make a plan. I know you've already made some of the loom.
So the engine loom's done up till power and grounding. So power and grounding is what we're going to do front to back of the car now. So all the lights, everything, so the car can be roadworthy and registered.
Roadworthy-ish and registered-ish. Well, it will be registered, it'll just be roadworthy-ish. One of the other issues I had with this car is some of the original wiring for the body loom, which what Russ was just saying, like you'd hit my brake lights and my headlights would come on, and it was just a bit of a nightmare realistically. So basically we're going to work out the steps needed. I have this cool little wiring kit, which I think I got it sitting on the bonnet or in the car or somewhere, that we're going to look at putting in this car, a little push button setup. So 8.6 will turn out pretty, and then obviously got to work out something with the dash as well. But the good part about that, if we're doing the wiring, that means we pull the dash out anyway and we can get that process happening. I'm really excited. I'm going to get that covered in velour, okay. like a race car style with red stitching. Nice. Subscriber hit me up, so thank you very much. And he's close by and does upholstery, so that's going to be rad. All right, let's get the massive unicorn off my 8.6, and then we can see what we're working with. Where are we at, Russ?
I'm getting there.
It's all fancy stuff, huh? I quite like this. Some people have told me that they can break there or there. So when we do put it in the car, we need to make sure it's very secure so there's no like wobbling around in that area. Yeah. That's the only bad thing I've heard. Everything else I've heard about this system is good.
That's expected with ribbon cables that small.
Oh, is it? Oh, well. So I'm pretty stoked about this. Obviously everything will be super neat. Would I even need that many for this car?
No. There's some of the ECU is going to be controlling a lot of it, so...
Oh, true, yeah.
So, like, your fuel pump, your fans, they're all going to be ECU controlled.
Yeah.
So...
we won't even need to necessarily use that for that side of it.
No.
But we've already got some... So I got this from Texas. That's pretty... Oh, it's got a nitrous one there. I'm going to have to put nitrous on it now.
Oh, yeah. That's always been the plan.
What is there? NOS, question mark. You're like, yeah. We've got enough outputs on the ECU, right?
Yes.
Guys, down below, I know it's probably a stupid question, but NOS for the 8.6? Let me know.
I don't know.
Oh, nerding. Alright. So while Russ is nerding out with the wiring, I'm going to be annoying and move the car across because I want to try these other front wheels I've got on the car. I'll move, once I moved it across, it won't be that annoying. Alright. So we're pulling the equips off, and I've got, can't remember what they are. Weds. There's some tri-spoke weds. Nice concaved, and I think just a pretty cool wheel. And to be honest, I actually really like the look of these wheels when Jacob Peck had it on his car and other cars like that I've seen. I've seen 8.6s on 14s, this style of wheel, and I freaking love it. So that's what I'm going for. A similar-ish sort of look. Definitely going to be my own look, but I really like these wheels, especially on the front. I think they're going to look the goods. All right. Drop this down. I need to like roll it forward so it actually sits, but it needs to probably be lower on these wheels. Definitely more aggressive, but very like era. I don't know. The grimy wheels look better in my opinion. And once we get flares over them, I do have spacers on here. I could take the spacers off. And that'd probably be a nicer fitment, but I feel like if we get flares made to suit this exact fitment, it'll look pretty damn porn. So that is sort of where we're at. It's hard to tell. Like this side definitely looks better. Car needs to be lower. Needs to be way lower.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, this car needs to be considerably lower for this to work. I'm not going to do that right now, obviously, because I need to move it around and work on it. And I need to basically check how much clearance I'm going to have with the beam setup, because that is a concern, because the beam setup sits quite low. Alright, keep toying with it. I do like them though. Obviously, once they're cleaned up or painted, they will look amazing against the, like, because the car's going to be the same grey as the Raptor. So I reckon if I did those wheels in like a deep bronze or something, like a, yeah, interesting. I don't know, it's going to be fun. I can't wait for this car to be done. Alright, next on the agenda for the A86 is tending to the caster rod issue, because the caster rod on this side has like completely collapsed. And literally I did, how many events did I do? 3? Like 3 events, probably, like, honestly this car's probably done 30 laps. And these caster rods have shit the bed already. They're from Battle Gear in the States, which is like, they sent stickers and stuff, so you think it's a good brand because it's got stickers. But nope, just didn't work. So I'm going to try and, I'm going to pull the side that isn't stuffed out and see if I can get a solid bush made up. Oh, Matt's so strong.
So strong.
Yeah, these caster rods are no doubt made in China. China.
COVID-19.
Oh, yeah. So for whatever reason, they had a stupid little, like, rubber bush that basically, if you hit the brakes hard, splits into 2 pieces like this other one, which we're about to pull out and have a look at, because ridiculous. What a shitty design. I don't understand why you'd have that rubber. It doesn't make any sense. No. Even on a street car, if everything's rose jointed, why would you put a big solid thing in the most important part?
Big soft thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Not a big solid thing, big soft thing.
Big soft thing. I knew what I was talking about. Yeah, well, that's the thing though. If it was rubber, it would be fine. It's poly, so it just splits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, get this other one off, and yeah, how's a lock on this thing? Sick. And this is what happens to the other one. That's so stupid, eh? Yeah. I'll get something made out of alloy, I won't do it with washers.
Yeah, the other one's a good candidate, really.
If I didn't care about the car, I'd definitely do it with washers, but I really care about this car. Alright, we dash out time?
Yep.
So, dash out. It's always this stuff freaks me out, like dashes, wiring dashes, like just touching any part of that part of a car just freaks me the hell out. Like it really does, I don't know why. Even pulling seats in and out, I hate for some reason. Like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like I'm going to ruin everything.
Yeah, being so close to the windscreen, it gives you a little bit of an anxiety. Something may slip, crack the screen.
Yeah. I probably should rip the seat out really anyway, because I would say from doing this wiring and stuff, the next thing realistically is getting the interior painted, or painting it or whatever. I don't know. Oh my. Oh, nothing worse. I'm sorry, if you have a race car or a drift car or anything and you don't run a dash, bleh, I hate it. I don't even like metal dashes, but if somebody wants to buy a metal dash for an 8.6, hit me up. It'll come with this little switch panel down here. It'll literally come with that, because I don't want any of it. And yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of a metal dash. I want the normal dash in. I've always wanted to put a normal dash back in this car. Can even come with all the gauges. Just hit me up, send me a PM on Instagram if you want that. But yeah, anyway, what we're looking at now is how to run our loom in this car.
You can literally order like 4 beams, the 90-degree one.
I've ordered the 90.
And it comes down the back.
I've ordered the 90.
Yeah.
So
you're saying you got this one as
we're just looking into basically with the cover on the beams, they cover a lot of stuff, and the loom runs through the middle. Oh wait, is that where that other bit sits?
That front bit. There's a part of the loom that comes through here. No, and there's like 2 plugs that clip over here.
Yeah.
Like that was it. That was all that.
Yeah, and I
actually
think the
could
other
go
side
to
goes under the
under there, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just oil pressure sensor. There's actually not
and
much.
starter motor and stuff.
It's got all the
It's all got
alternator
that
and everything.
here.
Yeah, alternator. Princey, got alternator, starter, and stuff like that.
Yeah. There's
So
actually
we're
not
just
much
looking
electrical.
into exactly how we're going to wire this thing. All right, plan. Explain.
So, the factory engine harness on these run a lot more than what we need. So, we're deleting pretty much 90% of the loom to run the vitals.
Yeah. And with that, we'll obviously... You'll run, wiring, all the wiring from the injectors and the coil pack loom literally sit underneath the cover, which is amazing because that's one of the things I wanted to delete, was basically have as little wiring as showing. So what Russ is saying is essentially this side of the loom is going to be non-existent, and once the cover's on, all there's going to be is this here running out straight into where my ECU will be.
Correct.
So it's going to be like, engine bay is going to look freaking sick because there's going to be pretty much no wiring, no visual. There's going to be like the littlest bit. There'll be like, you'll see that plug, and then the wiring will come across and into here. Like, it doesn't get any simpler than that from a point of view of, you know, it's not a full hidden wiring job by any means, but it's freaking pretty damn close. So I am super, super stoked on that. That is going to look amazing. All right, guys, so this is what we're left with. And that's what we're getting rid of. That is like... That's heavy, too. That'd be a couple of kilos, right? It'd have to be a couple of kilos.
Oh, I'd say, yeah, 2 kilos.
It's all right. That's not bad. A couple of kilos, but just the simplicity now. Like that... That's sick. I'm really excited about that. That's going to make such a big difference to this car, guys. Like... Both visually, less mess, simplicity, again, and the looks. You know, you're not going to really see anything in this engine bay. It's going to be freaking amazing. Alright guys, that is it for this A86, but we got a treat for you guys now. We're going to head to a friend's place. He has a super sick A86 we're going to check out, rotary powered, as well as a bunch of other goodies down there, and we're picking up a new race seat for the kids' drift go-kart. So, I'm going to head down there now. It's very much essential travel. Essential?
Essential.
Essential. Yeah, it's essential as. Essential as fuck.
I'm essential, so whatever I'm doing.